Wizard101 is a game that is synonymous with my online presence. I've all but mastered the game, beating Malastare over 10 times in some of the most difficult, fastest, and just plain stupidest ways possible. So it comes as a huge surprise to many that I've never even had a single playthrough of its sister game, Pirate101. A lot of my good friends swear by Pirate101, and in many circles it's regarded as the much better game of the two. I just never found the time or desire to play it honestly, but that all changed when on one fateful night, due to seemingly endless requests to give it a shot, I began my journey of attempting to blind Nuzlocke Pirate101. What followed is an epic tale no one could have predicted of how I captained a ragtag crew of misfits through some of the most difficult fights KingsIsle Games has to offer, one of the best stories I've ever played through, and the gray areas of incest. This is the Pirate101 Nuzlocke. Alright, before we begin, let's get one thing straight. Besides the art design and the 101 in the name, Wizard101 and Pirate101 have nothing in common. Pirate101 was designed for an older audience, granting it more mature themes, all while being a considerable increase in difficulty and complication. There's also an exponential increase in furry bait in this game. It's fucking insane. The biggest component of this difference is the gameplay. It's got nothing to do with cards, instead following a grid-based combat system where you take turns whacking, shooting, or zapping each other. Most fights, with a few exceptions, are 4v4s, meaning we're gonna have to recruit a pirate crew of up to 3 companions to fight alongside us. Companions are unlocked and recruited to your crew while progressing through the story, and there are a finite number of them, meaning if you aren't careful, you can run out. Companions, similarly to the player, have abilities and stats that can be upgraded at certain milestones. This makes some of them way better than others, both in general and situationally. There's a lot more nuance than that through abilities and classes and a lot more, but we'll cover those as they come up. With this companion system in mind, the game lends itself to be Nuzlocke pretty well. So chat and I came together to establish the rules of the run, more commonly known as the Pirate Code. The major rule of this run is that if a companion dies, it's dead forever and cannot be used in battle ever again. No revives, no takebacks, no nothing. Also, if at any point a battle ends with the player character dead, the character must be deleted, the run is over, and must be restarted. This is true of a full wipe, or even if some companions may still be alive. Some supplementary rules are no crown shop or any microtransactions for obvious reasons, no intentional farming for gear, you can only run each dungeon boss once while questing through the game in order to prevent the player from becoming too overpowered with meta gear. However, side quests and the bazaar are allowed this time around. No morphing or pet hatching, it's just way too overpowered. And for the love of God, no more Ifunny memes. The Pirate101 Nuzlocke is only successfully completed if Mooshu is beaten without breaking any of these rules. Also, all fights must be done completely solo except for exclusively ship combat quests, where chat voted I was allowed to leech off other people. And this was just because they're mind-numbingly easy if you take the time to potion spam, but overall just really boring and time-consuming to sit through. This doesn't apply to boarding quests, however, and those still must be done solo. With all that said, all we need to do before we can start the run is pick one of Pirate's 5 classes to play. Starting off, we got Buccaneers, who are the prototypical tank melee class. They have a ton of health and overall survivability, which is awesome for a Nuzlocke. Their major downside is their method of attacking revolves around them Giga Chad charging into the middle of fights, in which they might deal a lot of damage, but they also take a lot of damage, which isn't always a super desirable Nuzlocke exchange. Next up, there are Musketeers, the range class, whose style of attacking is a lot more advantageous, rarely requiring that they actually take damage. The big downside comes when enemies are able to get in close and initiate melee attacks where Musketeers really struggle. Then there's Witch Doctors, the magic class, that play pretty similar to Musketeers in terms of spacing, but they are considerably more fragile with less firepower. This doesn't come as a net loss though, because it's exchanged for some powerful healing and summon utility. The fourth class is Privateers, or as I like to call them, the Cuck class. You literally just sit in the back and buff your companions so they can do the fighting for you. In terms of a Nuzlocke where your life is the most valuable, it's actually a really solid approach. It's by far my least favorite class to play though, because the downside of not getting to play is that it's pretty boring. The final option is playing as a Swashbuckler, which is the Assassin class. Swashes have insane damage output, dodging ability, and sneak ability. Their only major downside being they're about as bulky as a wet paper towel. Now normally this is where I'd rank the classes and tell you how they apply in the scope of the run, but I honestly can't this time around. Unlike someone, there is potent class identity in this game, so each has different difficulty spikes depending on the fight setup or what point you are at in the game. For example, a spaced out early game fight would be super easy on a Musketeer, but run-definingly difficult on a Buccaneer. These peaks and troughs can be pretty unique and extreme, so I'm only going to cover the ones important in the context of the run as they come up. This class summary wasn't a waste of time at all, however, because every pirate class gets an assortment of companions from every class, meaning a successful team structure revolves around these class identities. Don't get it twisted, the player character is by far the strongest character. But the majority of the strategy in this run centers around utilizing your character to its full potential by how you balance the board with your other companions. Every enemy also falls into one of these 5 classes, so understanding where and why they're dangerous is very important. That's all the background information you're gonna need, so let's spin the wheel to decide our class and start the run. Swash is crazy. Bruh. As you can tell, I was definitely hesitant embarking on a Swash run. It's a glass cannon class with all the potential in the world, but is dependent on you staying focused because at any point the run can be killed in an instant. However, as a mere mortal, I cannot question the wheel's undying wisdom, and thus ugly Keelani Loomis was born. The Pirate 101 story begins with us breaking out of prison, and my lawyer has informed me I'm not legally obligated to provide any further comments at this time. Keelani was born orphaned by a thunderstorm and naturally sneaky. This isn't just a trauma dump, as it grants me a +5 base boost to my sneak ability and has some other important impacts down the road. We spawn in on the first world, the pirate haven of Skull Island, and soon after we meet up with Captain Avery. He's Skull Island's organized crime boss, basically Al Capone with a pirate hat on. We ask him for a ship and he tells us he'll give us a ship, but we gotta do him a few favors first. He gives us our first companion, Subudai the Mercenary, a solid balanced stat buccaneer, and we set off to handle Captain Avery's dirty work by murdering the indigenous populations. After a while of doing this, we meet up with Bonnie Ann, one of the best musketeer companions in the entire game. She was clearly impressed by how we ruthlessly slaughtered the indigenous frogs and ended up joining our crew. This marked the cursing of every fight she appeared in to be endlessly gooned over by the degens of chat. And not even 4 levels into the game, we're already faced with a run-threatening challenge, the final boss of the tutorial area, Finn Dorsal. Finn's hilariously poorly tuned for this point in the game due to some lackluster update integration. He has both Turn the Tide, which boosts his damage if he drops below 25% health, and Bladestorm, which grants him a bonus attack if he crits or defeats an enemy. This combined with the fact that we barely have any abilities of our own yet means we're pretty much screwed. Our only saving grace is that we get an AI teammate, Sergeant Shepard, to help us fight, who's also pretty poorly tuned for this point in the game. This fight, more than any run in the entire fight, can just straight up RNG fail, so we're gonna have to roll the dice and pray Shepard can lead us to the promised land. Finn is the Malistaire pirate. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that. I mean, beating Finn in the lock is pretty much the equivalent, difficulty-wise, I would say. I mean, I think that's what everyone says. Hunker down! Does it make sense to go try to kill Finn? Does it produce an outcome that is desirable? I think so. Never mind. This was probably a big mistake. Alright, I used all my special moves and I did about a 1/10 of his health. Alright, do you have cheap shot? You bastards. Okay, go run over there. Hit this person. Please don't go hit him. Oh no, not Bunny. Okay, that guy's dead, which is cool. Big fan of that outcome. Okay, now we gotta kill this shark before he kills our boy. Before he gets our boy dead. Please don't hit Bonnie. Okay, that's fine. You can hit me. Despite spending most of the fight running away on low health, we were able to limp past Finn, and with that victory, we've completed our side of the bargain and head to Avery to get our ship. It's a piece of shit, and interestingly named. Why is my ship called the Green Cuck? Who approved this? But a ship's a ship no matter how small, and the big ones are an unrealistic media depiction anyways, and I'm pretty sure girls don't even like them that big. I also meet with my trainer for the first time, who gives me my first sneak power, and eventually will give me most of my epics. I mean, I'm not gonna say it. See, outside of the regular attacks of Pirate, each character has a set number of powers that can be used once per fight. Most of these are just higher damage hits with things like bleed damage, guaranteed crits, or AoE effects, but they can also take the forms of attribute buffs, heals, or summons. These are by far the most valuable part of Pirate's combat, and where the large chunk of every battle's damage stems from. The Pirate itself gains a ton of powers throughout the game, but companions only have 1 or 2. The player and companions also get a set number of epics to choose from. Which ones are available to train are based on stats and class. This mix of what powers and epics a companion has is ultimately what makes or breaks their viability. For example, our new companion we get for completing the tutorial area, Fan Flanders, the Frog Adventurer, comes with the epics Flanking and Pirate Rank 1, which are pretty mid. But her powers Wind Spirit, which is a damage buff for swashbucklers and musketeers, along with a power Epic Strike, are so good they make her one of our top 3 companions for the entire run. Continuing with the story, we learn of Captain Gunn, the richest pirate to ever live, after going full Nancy Pelosi mode and shorting in power stocks right before the bizarre rework announcement. Luckily for us, he's dead and there's a map leading to his fortune. Unluckily, Ratbeard, the stupid, conniving, worst character character in the entire franchise steals it from us. This sends us on a string of quests on a wild goose chase to track him down. During this, we add Sarah Steele to the team, an above average swashbuckler companion, and luckily none of these quests are all that hard or noteworthy, so as long as we're careful, we shouldn't have any untimely deaths. God damn it! They both miss! How do they both miss? Yeah, so I got greedy, played into a small losing double miss condition, hoping to save some time and hit it. Realistically, losing what would have been my best companion for a lot of the run with my only guaranteed damage buff is devastating and grounds to just reset the run. But I fundamentally disagree with resetting runs before wipes. At its core, a Nuzlocke is a problem-solving strategic challenge. If anytime anything goes wrong, you just throw your hands up in the air and give up, you've done nothing but play a slot machine until everything went right. Sure, the run just got a ton harder, but we can make up the utility of Flan by strategically utilizing some underappreciated companions. And god damn it, if the run's truly doomed to fail, I'm gonna find out for myself. We continued hot on Ratbeard's tail, adding 2 more companions in Milo Greytail, a below average swashbuckler, and Scratch the Witch Doctor, who can be absolutely broken depending on what class you play, but unfortunately for us, he's pretty underwhelming. We eventually tracked down Ratbeard and the Treasurer on a literal volcano. He's been captured by the indigenous water moles who are planning to sacrifice him and Gun's fortune to the volcano in order to honor their deity Kevin James. We are tasked with defeating the final boss of Skull Island, King of the Moles, Chumbawamba, in order to save them. Chumbawamba is a bulky fella. If that wasn't terrifying enough, he also comes with some super dangerous epics. There's also an additional fight objective where we need to break 3 totems after defeating Chumba in order to end the fight. This was going to be our biggest test yet, and the first to prove if a flanless swash run was even possible.
Do I even have enough people to kill you right now?
I don't know if I do. Okay. Just like one-shot the mouse. Easy game, just like we drew it up. After a dominating performance, we handled Chumba without much trouble. We get what's left of Gun's treasure, and in return for saving him, Ratbeard agrees to join our crew. Because he's a selfish, conniving piece of trash, I contemplated building a torture chamber in my dorm room and leaving him there for all of eternity. But he is actually the best defensive companion we get, and only gets better and better as we go later into the story, so I begrudgingly brought him along. Now that we're done with Skull Island, the story starts getting good, and pay attention because things are gonna ramp up fast. We return home with our fortune, and because we're the Spiral's never-ending errand boy, Avery sends us out to establish a trade agreement with the Monkistans. Because even in a fantasy world, we are nothing but servants to the great insatiable capitalist system. Turns out the monkeys are super rich, so the only thing of value we can offer them in order to make the agreement is the rogue guerrilla terrorist Cortez. His backstory is he was dishonorably discharged from the Royal Navy, got kinda salty about it, and started orchestrating acts of guerrilla terrorism. We fight through the jungles to find him, and while doing so, enter a spiritual cave where our dead parents call out from the void, begging us to find their graves in the lost golden city of El Dorado. But before that, we have to put aside this traumatic event and defeat Cortez. This is a 2-round fight that can be kinda tricky, but by utilizing the strategy of conserving all my powers till the second, more difficult round, it becomes pretty trivial. We load a defeated Cortez onto our ship and add one of his royal guards, the crazy Monkistador Musketeer, to our team. He's a bottom 3 worst companion in the game, so get ready to learn to sail, buddy. We take Cortez back to Monkista, hoping to establish our agreed upon trade agreement, but turns out the Monkistan monarchy was just using us and attempts to execute us all. We fight side by side with Cortez, prison break style, in order to escape. It turns out he's actually like mad chill, dude, and has the spirit of a true American that was just trying to overthrow the oppressive monarchy. As a fellow blue-blooded American, I team up with him to help overthrow the monarchy, as it will also help me play the undefeated red, white, and blue gambit of toppling a government and putting my friends in charge to benefit my own self-interest when it comes to the trade agreement. While freedom fighting, we learn of a powerful ancient relic, the Monkey's Paw, that grants the wielder 3 wishes and could single-handedly win us the war. The problem is it's held within the most dangerous dungeon we've encountered so far, guarded by some truly terrifying undead bosses. The most dangerous of which, Martin Valvita, ended a couple of my previous attempts. He's a buccaneer that can output a lot of damage really fast in this close quarters fight. Left unchecked, he can quickly kill off a companion or 2, and then we're in real trouble. But by the grace of the wheel, we gain a companion right before this fight that solves this problem. Marquise Fidelo, a Monkistan freedom fighter and swashbuckler exclusive companion. Marquise Marquise is no more than a decent companion. He's a defensively focused buccaneer that unfortunately has no powers, but we are able to outfit him with Turn the Tide 1 and Hold the Line 2. Ironically, Marquise's midness is what makes him so useful. He's not so bad that he'll die instantly or can't output any damage, but he's not so good it would be crippling for the run if he were to die here. He's in this weird Goldilocks zone of being viable but still expendable. This is what ultimately birthed the strategy that will win us this dungeon, Operation Go Go Monkey Go. We Leroy charge Marquise to the front line, where he acts as a sponge, absorbing damage that otherwise would have been targeted at a high value companion. This allows the other companions, including my fragile swashbuckler self, to act as pure DPS machines. It's by no means an elegant job, but Marquise plays it to perfection, allowing us to claim the monkey paw without any deaths, turning the tide of the war. With the trade agreement forcefully implemented, we head home, and finally, after confronting Avery, he reveals the real reason he's been sending us around the spiral. He's been attempting to gather all the pieces of the long-lost legendary map to El Dorado, a lost mystical city of endless gold and fortune. There was even a piece of the map to El Dorado and Gun's treasure from earlier that Avery just didn't tell us about. But Finn, the first boss we fought, broke free from Avery and stole it. This guy is the most incompetent boss ever. So we run another set of errands and track Finn down right as he's selling the map to the Armada. Now, the Armada are the main bad guys of Pirate 101's story. They're Terminator-esque machines built to be the military of Valencia, the next world we are about to visit. But their leader, Kane, gained sentience and went rogue. And now, much like what your mom thinks ChatGPT is going to turn into, he's hell-bent on destroying inferior organic life. And for mysterious reasons, he now also is trying to gather all the map pieces to track down El Dorado. The rest of Pirate 101's story is centered around this race to the map pieces of El Dorado and defeating Kane. After Go Go Monkey and Go Finn and getting our first map piece, we head to Valencia in search of another one. But despite Valencia's story importance, it's honestly just really boring. Pirate 101, more than any MMO I've ever played, has extreme random difficulty lows, and Valencia is the prime example of this. I could beat it deathless with my eyes closed. It's also super short and pretty much just all filler. The map piece we're after just ends up not being there the whole time, so yeah, we're just gonna skip over it. At this point, I've had so much good musketeer gear drop, including a ridiculous 3 sniper shot cards from gear alone, I decide it's time to fully commit to the hybrid swashbuckler musketeer build. This comes at the benefit of some seriously powerful ranged attacks, but at the cost of giving up some other bulk increasing hybrid choices. I also begin pet training in Valencia using random first gen pets, but they're so terrible they only occasionally help out by being meat shields. Crafty Jim Bowman, the crab hermit, also shows up, but he's the de facto worst swash companion in the entire game, so it'll be a cold day in hell if he makes the starting lineup. We leave Valencia empty-handed and head to the next world, Cool Ranch, in search of another piece of the map. And oh boy, does Cool Ranch make up for the lack of difficulty in Valencia. Cool Ranch is notorious, not only for being the longest world in the game, but also one of the most difficult in the entire franchise. Every fight, even common mob fights, have a chance to steal a companion if you're not careful. Shortly after arriving, we learn the piece of the map we're after has fallen into the possession of Captain Blood, the deadliest pirate to ever live. In our pursuit of tracking him down, we encounter a seemingly insurmountable roadblock, the immortal Duck of Death. In this fight, you can't hit or harm the Duck of Death. The only way to get rid of him is to interact with and extinguish the 4 different fires around the map. While this doesn't kill him, it will cause him to flee, giving us the opportunity to kill his other 3 companions, winning the fight. Every enemy on the board this fight is powerful, but the Duck of Death is a cold-blooded killer, so we have to get rid of him as fast as possible if we want a chance. We can do this by spending one of our training points on the Gunnery ability, a privateer power that is an unlimited range AoE, allowing us to take out 2 of the 4 furthest fires. We have to follow this up by manually extinguishing 2 of the fires in the first couple of rounds. Even with this basic strategy in place, we have to build a team capable of executing it and taking out the remaining 3 powerful mobs. Luckily, Cool Ranch gives us the perfect squad due to a quirk in acquiring companions. You see, normally companions cannot be a higher level than the player character, but when you acquire a new companion, it's always 3 levels higher than the player character, meaning using newly acquired companions gives us a sizable level advantage. Luckily, Cool Ranch gives us 2 new swashbuckler companions before this fight in Frago Villa and Colian Clanton, and while we're only level 21, they will be level 22 for this fight. They also both peak in power right now and won't be vital later in the run, so we can go monkey go them as swashbuckler damage nukes without jeopardizing our future. The problem with running a 3 swash team historically is that your survivability sucks, but a blessing from the literal Pirate 101 heavens that only the great omnipotent wheel could have predicted miraculously saves us. See, for all 12 years of Pirate 101's history, the swash companion Nurse Quinn was by far the worst in the game. She wasn't just terrible, she was abysmal. I'm talking so bad that people wrote satirical guides on how to effectively actively used her as April Fool's jokes. I'm talking so bad that a popular method of trolling was bringing her along into important fights. So naturally, when KingsIsle held a vote to determine which companion would get a rework in the new update, that quite literally rolled out during this run, Nurse Quinn's meme-like status boosted her to the top of the polls, granting her the rework. And my god, did they make her fucking broken. 3 healing powers, 4 epics available upon recruitment. Nurse Quinn overnight went from the bottom of F tier to an S tier support companion, and we unlock her just in time to give us a fighting chance against the Duck of Death. This fight that was virtually impossible on this class for 12 years just became barely possible. It was just up to us to make it a reality. Okay, wait, can you go? Oh, you can't run and hit the fire first turn? Oh, it's kind of already cooked. It's kind of already cooked. Okay, Nurse Quinn, go back here. Okay. Drop this. Wait, I almost need you to go... Okay, just go hit him. Go hit him. I mean, that's so much damage. There's value there. Okay, getting blocked kind of sucks. Okay, this is fine. This is what we wanted to happen. Oh, my pet spawning in round 1's actually so insanely huge. Ow, okay. Yes, Baby Daisy, take the hit. I love you, Baby Daisy. Okay. How much health? Okay, we can heal you. Heal? What, I can't sniper shot that? I can't hit either of the fires? How? Oh, God. This is so cooked. We're so fucked. I mean, I could do that, I guess, but... Oh, God, this doesn't end well. This doesn't end well. Brago actually is selling so insanely hard. Brago has actually cooked this entire procedure. Baby Daisy's the GOAT, though. Baby Daisy has saved our butts here. Baby Daisy round 1 spawn is the only reason we haven't completely lost yet. Oh my god. Okay, Baby Daisy. Salutes. What a fucking legend. Wow, Froggo's almost dead too. That's crazy. This is wild. I mean, we can heal him. He's eating hits at the very least. Let's get a little crazy here. Let's do this, then heal, bro. If I could kill that one this turn, it would be awesome. Napoleon level tactician of using animal abuse. Okay. Ow. Ow. Dude, Froggo, you're getting Dono Walled every time. It's actually crazy how consistently you've been Dono Walled. Big time dodge. Okay, Paul doesn't have it, which is huge for us. Do this. For sure kill you. This for sure kills. Okay. Go for you, because you have 421. Don't heal anyone. Okay, he's back in now. Brago sucks ass. We never should have brought him. Please, everyone hit Froggo. Please, everyone hit Froggo. Oh, double dodge! That's fine. 57 damage is nothing. Yes, hit Froggo. Oh my god, okay, I don't even care. Yes, Froggo, free damage! Okay, okay, wait, we're so in this. 164. Froggo. God, I almost want to retreat you, but I'm not going to, because you have so much health. Big, 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 big. Big kill. Okay, it's fine. Yes, hit Froggo. Oh, Froggo's kind of a tank, dude. Yes, keep hitting Froggo. Keep hitting Froggo! Miss again. Does it trigger twice? Okay, it doesn't trigger twice. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Full steam ahead into this guy. Everyone get him. Get his ass. Get his ass. God, stop getting blocked! Oh no. Okay, she's a tank, it's fine. Why? Why am I getting hit so many times? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what do I do here? How do I do this? Do they have a cheap shot? Okay, they don't have a cheap shot. Run away. Run away, run away, run away. 107. This definitely kills. Froggo, I almost need you to, like, make a wall here. Please. Big. Oh my god, big. Get the fuck away, please. Easy game. By the skin of our teeth, we barely crippled by the Duck of Death without losing a single companion. Little did we know at the time this was the easiest of Cool Ranch's big three fights by a sizable margin. Still, we begin to search for a way to break past the Duck of Death's invulnerability. While doing this, we encounter the Stingtails, an unassuming scorpion mob of little story importance, who I can say confidently, once you factor in the level encountered and relative strengths, are pound for pound the most brutal fight I've ever encountered in one of these challenges. They have a plethora of epics, Turn the Tide, First Strike 2, Blade Storm, and Repel Borders 2, all while having a ton of health and spawning in a confined space. These things are run-killing machines. My 3 furthest runs had all met their ends at this fight, none making it past. And to be brutally honest, none of them were remotely close in winning this fight. Honestly, I considered adding an amendment excluding this fight from the run. It just requires you to play absolutely perfectly, and even then it can still morph into a brutal late game RNG check. I had already lost easily over 60 hours of attempts to this fight alone, but something just felt different this time around. An indescribable energy permeated through this attempt. Call it a gambler's fallacy or a blessing from beyond, I don't care. All I knew was this time we hadn't come this far just to come this far. So running the same strategy as the Duck of Death, except replacing Froggo Villa's low accuracy self with the superior swashbuckling damage nuke of Milo Greytail, we entered the fight of our lives. Come on, okay. Milo, let's get active, buddy. Let's get active, buddy. Wait. Okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's hide into a sniper shot. Not how we wanted to start off. Not how we wanted to start off. Come on. Wow, we are not doing a lot of damage. That's fine. What did they just do? Okay, please don't kill him. Please. Okay, we need to heal him. Heal. This should kill you. This should definitely kill you. Okay, switch to focusing on that one. That didn't kill? Oh, we're cooked. Big time block. Oh, you should have killed him with cheap shot. Okay, heal Milo. Heal Milo. Okay. I gotta get involved. Do that to this guy. Oh, Milo, please don't miss. If you miss, it's your own damn fault, dude. Milo! No, he's dead. He's cooked. He's cooked. Oh, if I could double hit you, that would be so huge, but I just can't. How do I even do this? Do I just take this? I think I just take this, and then I heal you. Oh, do I heal you, though, or do I wait to heal myself? No, I need you alive. I need you. I need you now. It's 1:15. I'm a little drunk, and I need you now. The dodges killed it. The dodges, it's over. I can't do anything with dodges like that. Come on. What do I do here? I need one of them dead. At the very least, I need you dead. Do this. Do I bring in Nurse and try to do fucking... Actually do this, because this is fine. I can't bring in the Nurse. Not yet. What is going on? They're just beating each other up senselessly. Oh my god, Colian, that was huge. Okay, he's gonna go down, but I think we have a shot. I mean, it's an outside chance, but we have a chance. Big dodge. Come on. Okay. You're dead to a sniper shot. Okay. Is he dies to a sniper shot, right? He has to. Right? This for sure kills. Oh, I could hide! Oh my god! Wait, do I kill him and then hide, though? How do I do this? How do I play this? Okay, let's kill him and hide. And then bring you in. Come on. This has to kill. There's no way it doesn't. Okay. Big time kill. Oh, why did she just go off? Okay. Do I run? Oh, do I just try to kill him? I might be able to just kill him. I think I can just kill him. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. Get me out of here. With that improbable come from behind victory completed, we finally get a run past the Stingtail wall. But tragically, like most great battles won, it doesn't come without the loss of some great men. Napoleon, you had a very short-lived run with the team. In that time, you did about nothing but be a giant punching bag. And I think, I think a lot of the times in great victories, we have a tendency to look at the Napoleons or the Tom Bradys. But goddamn, you were one hell of a Danny Amendola. Milo, you had literally no involvement in the challenge outside of taking down those scorpions. But god damn it, you took them out. Take off my hat. Pay some respects. You're good soldiers. In honor of them, we press on and eventually encounter El Toro, the legendary mass vigilante and protector of Cool Ranch. He is the only one to ever face Captain Blood in battle and live to tell the tale. So we're hoping he can tell us where Captain Blood is and how to defeat him. The problem is this isn't actually the El Toro that beat Captain Blood. It's his adopted son who inherited the mantle after he passed away. So yeah, he's not much help. But we do learn from him that we need to kill the Duck of Death in order to talk to the spirit of the original El Toro, who holds all the keys to Captain Gun. The problem is we still don't know how to kill the Duck of Death. So we run literally like 6 hours worth of errands. I mean, this part of the game is so long in order to find his weakness. Luckily, while we still need to stay alert, none of these fights are nearly as hard as the previous two. We do end up losing Froggo Villa to some striped bumballoons, but that guy had it coming. He sucked. Finally, after hours and hours of questing, we learn the key to the Duck of Death is silver bullets? Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not gonna relax. He's a vampire duck, and we didn't think of literally the biggest cliche? We could have saved an entire workday! I mean, if we really wanted to be safe, we could have covered the fucking things in Domino's garlic sauce and covered all the bases. No, it's okay, I'm ready. I've calmed down. Let's go. With this newfound knowledge, the final Duck of Death fight is unsatisfyingly easy, and with him defeated, we are able to find the ghost of the original El Toro. He agrees to help us under the stipulation that we fix his biggest mistake from when he was alive, which was breaking up the marriage between his son and, his daughter. Yeah, you heard that right. This guy's biggest regret preventing him from releasing his mortal coil is he, wouldn't let his son marry his daughter. Now, his son was adopted at a young age, so I guess genetically and in the eyes of the law, it's kind of a gray area, but yeah, still pretty weird. Despite that, this is our only lead, so we accept the request. While we already know where El Toro is, we learn that his daughter, Mustang Sally, is in prison. I don't even want to speculate what that sicko's in there for. But to break her out, we team up with Ratbeard's ex-lover, Catbeard. The brilliant plan Catbeard comes up with is to rescue war criminals, reinstate dictators, all while cross-placing the blame to start an all-out war, with the goal of sparking a war between the Spiral superpowers solely for the purpose of serving as a distraction so we can sneak her out of jail. And perhaps the stupidest part of this plan is that it works. Yeah, just to recap, because that moved kind of fast, we started an all-out war that will lead to the loss of millions of innocent lives, all for the sake of rekindling an incestual marriage, so the father of both people in said marriage will tell us where to find Captain Blood. I'm not gonna lie, this is by far my favorite King's Isle storyline. The Pirate Writers absolutely cooked with this one. With that all taken care of, Mustang Sally and El Toro get married, righting the questionable wrong. They also both eventually end up joining our crew. Mustang Sally is a solid swashbuckler that peaks right now, so she instantly makes our starting lineup. Toro peaks a little later on, and we want to save him for then, so we move him onto our bench. Ethan the Chicken Miner also joins the crew during the upcoming filler content. He's pretty booty cheeks and relatively useless. I honestly wouldn't have mentioned him, but chat would absolutely riot if I didn't include him them in this video, so there you go. Anyway, we finally learned Captain Blood's hiding spot and why no one has been able to kill or even harm him since his duel with El Toro's father. It's because he's genuinely just immortal, like not pseudo-immortal like the Duck of Death, like literally has a deal with death that prohibits him from dying. You see, Captain Blood exploited Death's gambling addiction and on his deathbed wagered his eternal soul for immortality over a game of cards. Of course, death is inevitable and actually won this game. But before Captain Blood laid down his final losing hand, he pretended like he had to go to the bathroom and just ran away. As stupid as this sounds, it placed his soul in an eternal state of limbo between life and death, effectively making him immortal. We learned the only way to break his immortality would be if his 5 original cards are played by his own hand, which even Death himself concedes will never happen. I'm sure if you've played a quest-based video game, you can see where this is going. We tracked down the skeleton of his hand that was cut off in his duel against El Toro's father, along with his 5 original cards, and we get ready for a duel to the death where we will lay his cards on the table, breaking his immortality. Even with his immortality broken, this fight is still brutally difficult. Every round, Captain Gun will spawn fire around the map, effectively shrinking the arena and giving the advantage to his Buccaneer self. Also, every time he is targeted by a hit, he will spawn in another enemy, so we have to kill him fast, making sure to use large damage increments. Luckily, right before this fight, I unlocked through training points the epics Relentless and Burst Fire. These essentially give me extra free damage every round and can even chain off each other, greatly increasing my DPS. Even with this big time buff and the team of Sally and Nurse Quinn, it's not nearly enough. This team's in some desperate need of some tankiness, but all of our meat shields we've used so far this run are at all-time weak points in their promotion cycles. You see, a promotion is unlocked when a companion reaches a certain level, and it usually takes the form of a short quest. Once a companion promotion quest is completed, they get a permanent upgrade in the form of additional epics, powers, and stat boosts. Now, I've gotten a few of them from other companions as they come up without highlighting them, but promotions are few and far between. They only really become available for companions you've had for a long time to keep them paced statistically with companions you unlock later in the game. After the initial 3 level advantage a companion gets, their next power peak is right after their promotion. It's a massive power buff, meaning an at-level promotion could give us the edge we need in this fight. Alright, so let's see, who's due for a promotion right at this level? Oh, come on! Ratbeard's at-level promotion makes him such a good damage tank fit for this fight that I can't not pick him. The problem is, I've said before, I just hate the guy. He's that terrible Brian Griffin-esque character trope of just being a cowardly, greeting, betraying everyone as soon as he gets the chance scumbag. And he just never shuts up about terrible PvP updates no one asked for. At least that's what I thought until I did his promotion quest. We learn Ratbeard at a young age was orphaned by Captain Foul, the notorious soulless peacock pirate who defeated Ratbeard in a duel, taking his leg as a permanent reminder of how he failed his father. Ratbeard's ruthless, selfish persona isn't born from a desire to consume, but out of necessity. He was never handed anything, he always had to steal and lie. That's what made him strong. All he wants out of his promotion quest is revenge against the man who murdered his father in cold blood. We track Captain Foul down. He's a weak old man at this point, no match for what Ratbeard's become. We easily defeat Foul and Ratbeard stands over him, the man who took his leg, the man who took everything from him, and for the first time in his life, the ruthless rat shows mercy, laying down his sword, sparing him. Let me just tell you, Captain Blood's got no fucking idea what's coming for him. Hide round 1 and just fucking bum rush the guy. Let's do this. Alright, we got the pulls. We got the pulls. We got some good pulls here. How much health? 8. Wow, that's a lot of health. Oh, shit. That's a lot of help. Duty. That guy's name's Duty. Okay. We need to bum rush him. Him coming out to play is good for us. We're gonna get some good hits on him. We're gonna get some real good hits. Boom. Go in there. This is the big one. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, you can kind of move up too. Come on, baby. Chain on him. Chain on him. Oh, yeah, chain on him. Oh, yes, chain on him. Big time chain. Massive chain. Oh, Ratbeard! Come on, do a lot. Oh, you would get Donowald. Oh, the return repulsing! Okay, we're so close. We're so in this.
Okay.
Wow, that did a lot to both of us. Holy shit. Okay, what do we do? I think we heal Sally, probably. I think. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and then Rapier Rapier definitely kills. So then we can do some stupid shit. Or actually, we could do this, too. Or do we hide again and try to take one of them out? I think we hide again. I think we hide and hit. Do I just hit him to make sure? Blade of Steel might kill too. Nah, I don't want to risk that. Do I just double down and make sure I kill? Alright, let's do this. Come on. Rapier, do not fail me now, buddy. Wait, did he not kill? Rapier, you bum. Wait, no, I think he did, though. Did Rapier not kill? That actually sells us. Oh, no. Okay, wait, we're fine. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You motherfucker. Rapier tried to sell that shit. Don't forget Rapier tried to sell that shit. Let's not look past that ever. God, there's just so many of them now, though. There's a lot of them now. It's kind of scary. $5.29 and a bleed is good. I don't know about Easy Street. There's still a fuck ton of them. I mean, like, Rapier's about to die, too. Baby Daisy would be huge, but she's not coming up. She's not showing up. Do this heal. This kills you, right? Big. Okay, Rapier, focus here. Do this. How does that not kill? I mean, he's gonna die to bleed, but like, I don't understand the math on that. Okay. Big dodge. Don't quick adjust. God, I hate this game. Stop! Oh no. I think oh, dude, this. Oh no. We need that guy dead. We need to get one of them. Okay. Oh, okay. We need him dead next round. It might be Jover for Ratbeard. I think we kind of have to let him die. I mean, I think we have to let him die here, right? Godspeed, Ratbeard. I'm gonna put this heal on me right now. I'm just gonna do it now. I have to heal myself. I can't use that heal anywhere else. That was a big hit, though. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Oh no. Not good if Pirate dies. Really not good if the Pirate dies. We're really cooked then. I almost want to fucking hide the Pirate. I almost want to hide the Pirate. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hide him. Well, Sally might go down too. This might. Oh, that's huge from the pet. This might be it for Sally too. Oh, you might have saved Sally's life. Oh, Nurse Quinn, you might have done it. You might have done it. It depends how much damage he does. Oh, that's a big time fizzle. Do I hide Sally? No, I can't do it. Have Sally run? But then I'm leaving Nurse Quinn out to dry. Okay, I'll have her hide. If Nurse Quinn dies, we're fucking cooked. Okay. Okay. Just having Nurse Quinn out there exposed just always makes me a little nervous. In the end, it was Ratbeard's selfless sacrifice that allowed us to beat the final boss of Cool Ranch, entering the final world of this challenge, Mooshu, where we would all grapple with our new reality that character might not be an inherent reflection of one's moral fortitude, but instead the imprint the cruel indifference of the world has marred onto us. As a very wise man once said, in the end, what is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? With Blood's piece of the map secured, we enter into Mooshu searching for yet another piece of the map. While doing this, we hit a quick reality check as both Mustang Sally and Bonnie Ann were killed in the opening dungeon. Mooshu is once again a big difficulty jump, especially in terms of common mob fights. We still do have the structure of a very solid team, with Marquise being our damage tank and Nurse Quinn playing support. We just need one more companion to fill out the team that can output some serious damage. Luckily, at the start of Mooshu, we get Swashbuckler's biggest buff in the entire game, promoted El Toro. Toro post-promotion is broken. He combines a high dodge stat with a dodge boosting power and riposte 3, which allows him to make a bonus melee attack up to 3 times a turn when he dodges and also boosts his dodge again. Basically, enemies just can't hit him half the time, and every time they try and miss, he only gets more elusive. At least once per fight, Toro will triple dodge combo in 1-round enemies. It's stupid broken. With this team, we steamrolled through Mooshu searching for another piece of the map until coming to the fight that for all intensive purposes is the final boss of the Nuzlocke, General So. So is the most unique fight in the run. Surprise, surprise, he's immortal again, but this fight doesn't actually require that you kill him. See, all you need to do to win this fight is step on one of the guarded squares adjacent to his prized chicken pet. As soon as you hit this square, he senses you threatening the chicken and instantly surrenders. Now, normally you have to fight through waves of enemies and strategically plan when you're gonna go get the chicken, but I can turn invisible. The only problem with this is if I just leave my companions high and dry, they're all gonna die super fast. And I'm not gonna have enough time to sneak back and kill one of the guards. And even if I managed to do that, losing my best 3 companions would cause me to lose the run in the very next fight after this one. But what if I brought along a team of terrible companions I don't care about, had them run around and hide in various corners to lure So away, giving me enough time to sneak past and kill one of his guards so I could threaten the chicken. Our first member of the Suicide Squad is the Buccaneer, Ethan the Chicken Miner. I called him useless earlier this video, but that's before I accounted for the fact that he could die, making him perfect for this mission. Jim Bowman, the Crab Hermit, is our second member. His only power is a summon, which actually is surprisingly useful here, because now they'll have 2 weak things to kill, not just one. I guess it's a cold day in hell. And finally, our last companion is the Weasel Gambler, who I didn't mention at all this video, and that's because he's so unusable in any other fight but this one. I completely forgot to talk to him after unlocking him, so he just never actually joined the team and has been sitting idly in Cool Ranch this whole time. But hey, now he's 3 levels higher than me and is gonna play an important role in this fight. These companions are not just worse than our starters, they are all laughably bad. I would say they easily combined have a usage rate of under 1%, but a chain is truly only ever as strong as its weakest link, and it's time to see if these weak links can hoist us to victory.
So that's it? What, we some kind of Suicide Squad?
Round 1, here's what we do. We got a sniper shot. Oh wait, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sniper shot you. I think we go hidden and we just fucking go for it. I think we go hidden and we just fucking go for it. I could reposition and try to get off a sniper shot. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna bum rush. I think we honestly just fucking bum rush. Actually, wait till fucking summon. We're going to wait till bum rush. I'm gonna wait to summon. They're not gonna be able to hit because they're dumb. Okay, now we summon. And these guys literally are just meat. We just have meat shields here. Okay. That's fine. You don't have to hit this turn. Run up there. Fucking shoot him. Shoot him and hit him. No, don't move. Actually, just hit him. Actually, no, don't fucking hit that guy. Dude, I honestly don't think they might just be better off not even moving. I'm not even gonna hit him. I'm just gonna fucking wait. I'm just gonna have them both approach me. See, this is why I didn't want him to have fucking Vengeance Strike. Okay, whatever. Weasel Gambler eats those! He eats those! Okay. We eat these. We eat these. Yes. We fucking eat these. Okay, we eat these, we eat these, we eat these, we eat these, we eat these. We eat this. Okay, Crawley. I'm not gonna lie, alright? I wanted Bowman to be good for the lore, okay? He's actually very ass. Okay, what do we do here? Do I sniper shot or do I try to kill you? Dude, if I get good RNG, I could just win it right here. If I get good... It's kind of a gambling play. But if I get decent RNG, I can just win it right here. Go for it. I'm a gambling man! Dodge! No! No! That's so bad. Oh wait, he dies to bleed! Wait, I can just hide! I can just hide! Did he just get healed? Wait, he has to die to bleed. Oh, don't die. Oh no, it's over if I die. It's over if I die. Wait, what do I do? Do I hide? He dies to bleed, doesn't he? What if I just hide? No, he dies to bleed here. And then I hide. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want back here. I don't care. Actually, don't hit him. And then he dies to bleed and I win. Is there any way I don't win this? I think I just won. Oh my god, they might... We might not even... The sacrifices might not even die. They might all live. I kind of wanted Jim to die.
I kind of had Jim's whole hero funeral planned out. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little anticlimactic. Wow. I'm so good at this game. Oh my god, he already gave the map to the Armada. We didn't even have to do any of this.
With So's chicken threatened, the run is all but over. As long as I don't actively try to throw, there's absolutely no way I can lose.
Oh, there's a lot more that spawn. Oh no. Oh, I needed that to kill you. Oh, I needed that to fucking not get blocked.
Avast there, pirate. Your crew's wearing thin. Tough luck, pirate.
Yeah, so I know what you're probably thinking. Zarek, did you really throw in the second to last fight of the challenge because you were too lazy to look up the fight on the wiki and played it pretty poorly? LeBron James Hennessy. Let's put my co-author right there. If I hadn't gotten lazy and tried to rush through it, could I probably have beaten it? Yes, but I didn't, so I'm not going to claim a winner. I'm not doing good. That's not what the point of this. This was just such an awesome run with so many fun characters and storylines and just like underdogs. And I couldn't not make this the video. So let me get one thing straight. It's not copium. I accept the fact that I lost. I did not beat the challenge. With that said, I did beat all the fights that would have actually been covered in the video, so I feel like it doesn't hurt the quality of the video that I didn't end up winning. And 2 weeks ago when I lost that run, I just did not have it in me to go start another run and, you know, just to beat those 2 fights. But mark my words, I feel like if this video does well enough and with the knowledge I gained from this run, I think I can Nuzlocke the entire game.
What? I know, that's what he said. Who wants to go first on this?
That is blasphemous.
So if you have any interest in possibly watching that, make sure to like, subscribe, just support the video, and you know, we'll see. And most importantly, I want to come in here at the end and give a huge thank you to everyone who made this possible. As always, a huge thank you to the mod team, especially Random Ninja. Ninja actually beat this challenge legitimately before I did. Ninja guided me through a lot of the difficult parts of the game, and without that, this wouldn't have been possible. Also, a huge thank you to Midnight. Midnight made the initial Reddit post that sparked this for me, so big thanks there. Also, ginormous shout out to the Zeet. They were the people helping me with the ship quest, especially Emerald Orca, captain of the Zeet. You know, saved me so much time. A huge thank you as well to the Pirate101 wiki. Without that catalog of game information and assets, videos like this would not be possible. And finally, thank you members. That's by far the best way to directly support me, and just a huge thank you because you make this all possible. And just remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'm gonna be back.